First, an embarrassing turn of events for Union Minister Shashi Tharoor. A day after his Twitter account was supposedly hacked, his wife has now alleged that a Pakistani journalist named in the tweets is an ISI agent.
She's been identified as Meher Tarar, and the accusation by Sunanda is that she's been stalking Shashi Tharoor. She has, however, denied those reports that her marriage with Shashi Tharoor is on the rocks. Tarar, meanwhile, has tweeted to deny all allegations, saying she will file a defamation case against Sunanda. Meanwhile, Shashi Tharoor yesterday had tweeted that his Twitter handle had been compromised after a series of bizarre tweets to the Pakistan-based journalist's Twitter account. In fact, we had spoken earlier to Sunanda, and this is what she had to say.
There's a girl called Meher Tarar who is hacking into Shashi's computer, my computer, and everybody's computer. She's obsessed with this man. She's an ISI agent. We are not having any problems. We have a hacker, a Pakistani ISI agent. This is a serious issue. I'm going to have her behind bars. This is a national emergency. I'm going to go to the Indian consulate. I'm going to go to the Pakistani consulate, and I'm going to go. She is an ISI agent planted here in India. She came. She interviewed my husband in April. After that, she's stalking him. I've heard from Pakistani sources that she's an ISI agent.
And joining us on the phone line now is M.A. Baby, Politburo member of the CPIM. Thank you for joining us, sir. Your reaction to this row, which is now coming out in the open and unfolding in very dramatic fashion?
You see, it's a very serious allegation that Mrs. Shashi Tharoor, a member of the Union Council of Ministers, has made. So it is for the central government to take a stand on this particular issue. I wish and hope that the central government would institute an inquiry into the allegation that foreign agents is constantly contacting one of the members of the Council of Ministers.
Mr. Baby, just clarify for us, what exactly is the point that you're raising here? Is it simply an issue of security that a senior member of the government and his Twitter account has been hacked, or is there something more that you're saying?
At this stage, it is, I think, improper on my part either to, say for the allegation that is being made. But this is an allegation made by the life partner of a member of the Council of Ministers, the Union Minister of State for Human Resource Development. So, the allegation is very serious. Therefore, first of all, Mr. Shashi Tharoor himself should come clean on this. Secondly, central government should institute a proper inquiry. I do not know what would be the right agency to make an inquiry of this sort. An agency which can even probe the security angle of the entire question.
The personal issues aside, you're saying that this is a serious security issue that is being raised here. Are you satisfied with the way this entire situation is being handled via the media, on Twitter, instead of the agencies that you're referring to?
You see, considering the seriousness of the allegation, so far, Government of India, no Government of India agency has come out with a response. Secondly, to the best of my knowledge, Mr. Shashi Tharoor himself could not come forward with any urgent, reasonable explanation as to whether there is any substance in the allegation that is made by his wife. So it is for the central government as well as Mr. Shashi Tharoor to clarify and also to explain when such a serious allegation is being made, what is the modus operandi from the part of the central government to clarify whether the allegation is true or false.
All right, so, and perhaps the need for Mr. Shashi Tharoor to come out and set the record straight as well. Thanks very much, Mr. M.A. Baby, for joining us with your views on this developing story. Just listen in once again to what exactly Sunanda had to say while levelling those very serious allegations against the Pakistani-based journalist who's been named in Shashi Tharoor's tweets.
There's a girl called Meher Tarar who is hacking into Shashi's computer, my computer and everybody's computer. She's obsessed with this man. She's an ISI agent. We are not having any problems. We have a hacker, a Pakistani ISI agent. This is a serious issue. I'm going to have her behind bars. This is a national emergency. I'm going to go to the Indian consulate. I'm going to go to the Pakistani consulate, and I'm going to go. She is an ISI agent planted here in India. She came, she interviewed my husband in April. After that, she's stalking him. I've heard from Pakistani sources that she's an ISI agent.
So that's what Sunanda Tharoor is now saying, that this journalist, a Pakistani journalist, is actually an ISI agent who's been stalking her husband, who has hacked their computers and who's been posting tweets from his account. Meher Tharoor is with us on the phone line. Ms. Tharoor, your first reaction when you hear allegations like these? Mrs. Tharoor is calling you an ISI agent who's stalking her husband.
How does that make sense? Number one, how does she know that I'm an ISI agent? What have I done in India during my 2 trips about which I have written? I have written about the first 2 trips in detail. You can please Google my articles. They were बस मैं 1 minute में आ रही हूँ. Okay, seriously, I'm picking up my kids from school and I don't. Okay, I'll have to sit in the car. Sorry, please wait a second. Hold.
Miss Tharoor, are you still with us?
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm picking up my kids from school. Sorry. Okay, so everything that I did in my last trip to India has been recorded in my articles. I met Mr. Tharoor. I have a great deal of respect for him. I read his books. I listen to his speeches. He's the kind of politician I wish every politician was. I have always been very vocal about my respect for the man. And okay, what else? How can I stalk somebody in Pakistan? That is something I don't understand. How can I stalk all the way from here? I've been to India twice in my entire life. First trip was in April, second one was in December. And since I follow Mr. Tharoor was not even in Delhi while I stayed in Delhi for 5 days. So Mrs. Tharoor called me an ISI agent. How can I call her a raw agent? Should I call her a raw agent? See, since she has a lot of friends in Pakistan, should I call her a raw agent?
Mr. Tharoor, then in your opinion, why do you think Ms. Sunanda Pushkar would be making such allegations?
Please ask her. She's the one who tweeted from her husband's account. She's the one who said all those things. Please ask her. Please ask her why she called me an ISI agent on December 25th when I tweeted about Kashmir state laws. Please ask her that. Who in the world talks this way in 2014? How can a logical discussion or a debate or even an accusation be based on calling somebody an agent or a raw agent or an ISI agent or a CIA? I mean, I come from a country which has a lot of problems as it is. So, I mean, what have I done in India or in Pakistan? I'm an op-ed editor. I just quit working. I still write for the newspapers, for the newspaper that I was working for. I'm still employed by the same company to do a TV show. I am with my kids all the time. I don't even socialize. You won't if you Google.
She's also said that you hacked into her account and her husband's account to give out all these details. Do you think that you've in some way become involved in a marital?
This is so funny. I don't even know. You see, she tweeted about Mr. Swami a few days ago, and she kept on abusing him. And when she realized, oh my God, what have I done? Then as she was tweeting over, what she said was 3 of the tweets were hers, and then she said that she didn't tweet. Somebody hacked into her account. That's what she said that day. She talked to, I think, Economics Time or Indian Express. My niece sent me the article at 6 in the morning. She said, look at this. And Sunanda Tharoor had given interviews to newspapers saying that she is going to expose me and she is going to expose what I did and so on and so forth. Please ask her. I met Dr. Tharoor in April. I met him again in June. It was at a Forbes function in Dubai. I have met him twice in my entire life. I've always been very open about my admiration for the guy. I always praise him on Twitter. I mean, think about it. If I had anything to hide, there are 160 million ways to hide things. Right now, the book I'm reading is the Great Indian Novel. I tweeted about it 2 days ago. Please check my TL.
Right.
I'm a great admirer. I wrote an article on him. You can Google that. I know his son.
Right, Mr. Right, Mr.
Yes.
Point taken. I'd just like to ask you then, are you disappointed that Mr. Shashi Tharoor has not spoken out, to try and clear the air, to try and make this absolutely clear that what exactly happened, to set the record straight? Would you say you're disappointed?
No, I don't. One of the reasons why I've not spoken about this thing is because I respect the man. It's his election year. He has worked very hard to I mean, he's done a lot of work in his constituency. I follow him on Twitter. I read his tweets. I know the kind of work he does. I always appreciate that. I met him. It was great to meet him. We stayed in touch in the sense, I would send him my articles. He would comment on them. He would comment on my articles. Everything is on my timeline. Everything I've ever said about Dr. Tharoor is on my timeline. I haven't deleted anything. You can go and check. I've praised him a number of times. I've praised other people too.
His wife is making some very serious allegations against you, saying you're stalking her husband and he's flattered by the attention, but she's not going to take it lying low. Are you going to do something about this?
I don't even. Is she trying to insult people's common sense or whatever? Everybody in India in the last whatever hours, the kind of tweets she has got shows that even people in India have not accepted anything she has said. Every second Indian is tweeting in my defense. What does that say? Because everything she's saying is so outrageous. My only point is she tweeted from her husband's account. She announced it proudly to Indian Express. I think Indian Express and Economic Times.
Right.
She told them that she got into her, but she tweeted from her husband's account. She did it, and now please ask her why would she go into her husband's account? Because if it was, you see, how can I stalk somebody on the phone? Please tell me that.
Ma'am, she's also, ma'am, I'll just bring it back to one other point that she's accusing you of a criminal offense as well. What we want to know from you is that ma'am, about hacking into her account, what exactly are you going to do? Are you going to take legal action?
No, just imagine how would I hack into her account when she has announced it to the whole world that she tweeted. She announced that her account wasn't. The problem is, I'm just amazed at one thing. This woman constantly says one thing on social media and on electronic media, and you let her get away with it. She was tweeting to Mr. Swami, and then after 2 tweets, she said, "Oh, my Twitter account has been hacked." Then she said, "My friend tweeted to him." Then she came back and said, "No, it was hacked." And everybody just accepted it. She's doing the same thing again. Why would I go into her account and tweet about myself? Does it even make sense?
Okay, Meher,
does it make sense to anybody?
Thank you.
Then iota of sense.
Thank you for sharing your side of the story. Shashi Tharoor has issued a statement saying, and I quote, "We are distressed by the unseemly controversy that has arisen about some unauthorized tweets from our Twitter accounts. We wish to stress that we are happily married and intend to remain that way. Sunanda has been ill and hospitalized this week and is seeking to rest. We would be grateful if the media respects our privacy." Remember, this controversy arose after Shashi Tharoor last evening tweeted that his Twitter account has been hacked. His wife later made some serious allegations against a Pakistani journalist, Meher Tarar, calling her an ISI agent and accusing her of stalking her husband. We just heard from Ms. Tarar as well, saying that these allegations are absolutely baseless.
And significantly, Shashi Tharoor himself in this statement has refused to talk about that issue and the allegations that Sunanda Pushkar has made, sticking simply to the fact that their account has been hacked.